Hello everyone, I'm Niharika John Mehra, verified educator on Unacademy. And this is second exercise which is related with conjunctions. I hope you might have done well in the previous one. Again, you have some sentences to solve and use conjunctions wisely. Stay tuned for more. So we are doing the course Conjunctions and Interjections by Wren and Martin. We completed with the concepts related to both of them and we started doing exercises. This exercise today is second exercise and it is based upon conjunctions. A little bit about me for those who are listening me for the first time or watching me for the first time. I am a verified educator on Unacademy and a freelance trainer for personality development and English language. You can follow me right over here on this link or simply click on the follow button which is below this video. So when you do this, you are able to get notification whenever I have a new course for English on Unacademy for all of you. And also it is very easy for you guys to browse through my previous courses. Again, they are all related with English. They are very interesting, so you can check them out very easily. Let's start with today's exercise. So we have 12 sentences and at the end of every sentence there are 3 options for you. Like for the first one I have but, as and so. You have to pick up the right conjunction and fill it up in the blank. So simple. Do pay attention on what thing is there in the first part, what thing is there in the second part, how they are related with each other. Is it a reason? Is it a consequence? It is just something explaining something. What exactly it is, you need to check that thing out. I will quickly read out sentences for you. You can directly note down the answers if you want, or you can pause the video, note down the whole sentences, then unpause and go ahead. You can do anything that suits you well, but do attempt all of them. This will make sure that what you have learned, your concepts are clear in your mind. First 4 sentences are: we decided not to go for picnic dash it was raining. Here are the options. The baby was dash tired dash he fell asleep on the floor. The options are here. It was dash a cold day that he had to wear a sweater and a jacket over it. And here we have some options for you. So, such or as. My mother sings dash chopping vegetables, but since and while. Next 4 sentences are: she didn't want to eat this dash her friends forced her to eat despite or but. Dash she worked hard she couldn't get the deal finalized, so either though. We can dash go by bike dash take the cab. So here you have to use either or neither nor, or so that. So any combination would work. So you have to use them along with their other word that is given. You cannot use so along with no, nor, or you cannot use either along with that. Okay, keep them in pair. He is in bad shape. He can dash walk dash stand. And here again you have some pairs of conjunction. Use them in the pairs in which they are given. Next 4 sentences are: it has been 15 years dash he left Dubai, however since and when. The main issue in this colony is dash the water supply is insufficient, when, since or that. Dash mom was very tired, she cooked dinner for 12 members, even though despite or but. Dash you like this watch, I'll get it for you too, if, as or so. So these were the 12 sentences. As I said, attempt all of them. There is no one who is judging you. There is no competition over here. It is for your self-improvement. So attempt all of these 12 sentences. Pause the video, take your time, solve it, and then you can check your answers along with the solutions which I will be discussing now. Solutions are like these. We decided not to go for picnic as it was raining. So this thing that we are doing in the first part of the sentence, it didn't happen. The reason is here it was raining. That's why we are using as. We are not using but, because in the case of but, 2 things will be acting in opposition. Here things are not in opposition, but this part is the reason why this thing didn't happen. That is why as is correct. The baby was so tired that he fell asleep on the floor. so that, such that, so as. Here we are comparing the heights of tiredness, or maybe we can say the level of tiredness was extreme. So this level or this extremity, when we are explaining, we use the word so to tell that extremity, and then along with so we will use that. Next, it was such a cold day that he had to wear a sweater and a jacket over it. Here we are using such to compare this cold day and to talk what kind of cold day it was. Okay, so here also you are talking about the coldness that was there on that particular day, but we are also telling something that happened because of this cold day. So it was such a cold day. I am giving an indication, or I am pointing out at a certain cold day. So this is why we have used such. My mother sings while chopping vegetables. So here while is telling us that this work when my mother is doing the work of chopping vegetables, the moment she starts chopping and the moment till she completes it, till the work is done, what she does, in meanwhile she is singing. And this work my mother sings, it is happening throughout chopping vegetables. That's why while is used over here. Next we see, she didn't want to eat this, but her friends forced her to eat. Here two things are happening in opposition. First, she is not willing, she does not want to eat something, but in the second part the friends are forcing her to do something that she is not willing to do. That's why but is used. Though she worked hard, she couldn't get the deal finalized. Here though is used telling us that something was supposed to give some result, but the result was completely opposite. So she worked hard. As the result, she was supposed to get the deal. We know what was the expected result in this case. But here the word couldn't is telling us this first work, it is not giving the result as it should have been giving. That's why though is used. Next we see, we can either go by bike or take the cab. Either or combination is used over here. Here we are willing to go somewhere. Okay, we can dash go. That's why neither nor we cannot use. So that also we cannot use, because we are not talking about heights of something or extremity of something. We are just telling about two options. One is going by bike, another is to take a cab. That's why either or is used. He is in bad shape. Now bad shape doesn't mean that the person is disfigured. Okay, bad shape means the person is not doing well, maybe financially, maybe physically, but the person is not well. Here bad shape means he is unwell physically, because later on we are saying he can neither walk nor stand. So both of the things he cannot do, and we know we are using neither nor. Why? Because first part it is clear the person is not doing good, and if he is not doing good I cannot use either or. I cannot give option to a patient that he can walk or stand, but here neither nor will be used. Next we see the last four solutions. It has been 15 years since he left Dubai. We are talking about a point of time when something has happened, but we don't know the ending time, or we don't know the ending point. Something has happened, and it happened when we know the starting of it only. That's why since is used, and it is still going on. The main issue in this colony is that the water supply is insufficient. So whenever we address this kind of thing, first part we are saying we are introducing something, and then that introduction is over and we are coming actually on the point. So the main issue in this colony is that the water supply is insufficient. That is used in this manner. Even though mom was tired, she cooked dinner for 12 members. 12 is written over here. So even though is telling us something that is happening irrespective of the thing that is in the later part of the sentence. Mom was tired, this is one thing. She was supposed to take rest. But what is happening? She cooked dinner. She is doing something positive, but she was not supposed to do that. She cooked the dinner for 12 members. So here we are using even though to talk about this situation that is mentioned in the first part of the sentence, that in spite of this thing, still she did this thing like this. If you like this watch, I will get it for you too. If is something that is for supposition or to ask about something that is uncertain in my mind. So that's why if is used to know that whether you like this watch or not, and suppose you like it, if you like it, then I will get it for you too. Then we are using if in such kind of situation to know the uncertainty, or whenever something is supposed. Here if will come as the correct fill up for this blank. So that was it for today's lesson. Thank you so much, and don't forget to rate, share and review.